Yes. Today we are going to discuss about the topic rationalizing factor of a given surd. In the last class we discussed about the surds and we also discussed about the definition of the surd, and we also discussed about what is a pure surd, a compound surd and a similar surd. So in this class we are going to deal extensively about the rationalizing factor, and in the next upcoming class we are going to discuss about what is a conjugate surd, and then we'll discuss about square root of a surd, cube root of a surd. Fine, let us see what is the rationalizing factor. So this rationalizing factor, the meaning is there in the definition itself. Imagine a surd is given to you. Now you should multiply this surd with some other surd so that you will be getting the answer as rational number. So this should be our requirement. If at all a surd is given for us, we need to find out the other surd with which if you multiply with this surd, you are going to get answer as a rational number. Let's see the most common examples. Yeah, the first thing. So here we are going to discuss step by step actually what all different types of rationalizing factors are available. First one, root a plus root b. These two are dissimilar, means they cannot be simplified into one surd. They two are two different surds. Now root a plus root b, we need to multiply with some other surd so that you will get answer as rational number. I think we can easily guess what is that. I'm writing it here directly, root a minus root b. Yeah, we can check it out whether it is correct or not. Root a plus root b into root a minus root b, correct? So if you multiply this, root a into root a is a, and root a into root b is minus root ab, root b into root a is root ab minus b. So these two are going to get cancelled and you are going to get a minus b. Yes. So if you multiplying root a plus root b into root a minus root b, you are going to get a rational number. Yeah, a and b are the rational numbers, right? So a minus b is a rational number. So for any surd of the form root a plus root b, you can say that root a minus root b is a rationalizing factor. Now second point, let's take the surd of the form root a minus root b. So for this, what is rationalizing factor so that you will be getting a rational number? Surely now all of you can guess it very easily. It's nothing but root a plus root b. If you see carefully, this is very easily found based upon our formula, algebraic formula, that a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Based on this, we can easily say what is the rationalizing factor. So root a minus root b into root a plus root b. If you multiply it, you will be getting a minus root ab minus root ab minus b, again answer a minus b. So again it is a rational number. So for root a minus root b form of surds, you can say that root a plus root b is the rationalizing factor. Good. Summarizing. Let's see for different another third kind of surds. Okay, till now we have only seen a quadratic surds rationalizing factor. What is it by quadratic surd? It is the order is 2, means when we say root a here, the index is 1 by 2, or we say this is second order surd or quadratic surd. So for a quadratic surd, it is very easy to guess it by using the formula a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. Let us go for some cubic surds. And one more thing very important, till now I have used the two examples, that is root a minus root b into root a plus root b is a minus b. Similarly, root a plus root b into root a minus root b is a minus b. These two are binomial surds, means only two terms are there. This you cannot apply for a trinomial surd, and I am not going to give that example right now. Fine. Let's see. Okay, if at all you have it, let's see it out, sir. How to do that? Root a plus root b plus root c is there. I want to rationalize this. What can I do with this? Okay, first step, try to multiply with root a plus root b minus root c. Then what we are going to get? We are going to get root a plus root b whole square minus root c whole square is c. If we do the squaring, you will be getting a plus b plus 2 root ab minus c. So finally we can write that as a plus b minus c plus 2 root ab. So this is the surd which we are getting after multiplication with root a plus root b minus root c. Now there is still, this is not a rational number because 2 root ab is left out. We can multiply this one more with, see, we are getting the answer as a plus b minus c, sorry for that, plus 2 root ab. We need to get a rational number, so still we can multiply this with a plus b minus c minus 2 root ab. So if you multiply this if you take it as capital A, and this is capital B. So a plus b into a minus b, it is going to become a square minus b square. So it's going to become a plus b minus c whole square minus 2 root ab whole square is 4ab. Yes, I think this is a rational number right now. So now combinedly we can say that the rationalizing factor for a trinomial surd of the form root a plus root b plus root c is root a plus root b minus root c into a plus b minus c minus 2 root ab. Is that clear? So this is something of little high level, but it's not required to remember this kind of thing because you yourself can do it on spot. Now, but still as a formula you can remember the rationalizing factor for root a plus root b plus root c is root a plus root b minus root c into a plus b minus c minus 2 root ab. Okay. Let's go for the rationalizing factor for a cubic surd. That's third number. So what is the rationalizing factor for cube root a plus cube root b? Yeah, what is the rationalizing factor with which you should multiply so that you can get some rational number? Surely whenever the cubing is coming into the picture, always think of this formula that x cube plus y cube is equal to x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square. This we learned already. The formula of a cube plus b cube is a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. So I am thinking that this is nothing but x, this is nothing but y. So I should write here it as something as x square minus xy plus y square. Correct? So now x square is going to be cube root a whole square. So it's a power 2 by 3 minus xy cube root a into cube root b, that is ab power 1 by 3 plus y square, that is b power 2 by 3. So if you multiply this with this, that is cube root a plus cube root b into a power 2 by 3 minus ab power 1 by 3 plus b power 2 by 3, you are going to get x cube plus y cube, that is x cube is nothing but cube root a whole cube, that is a plus b. I think, see, if at all I multiply this surd with this number, I am going to get answer a plus b, which is a rational number. So the rationalizing factor for a cubic surd is of the form cube root a plus cube root b is a power 2 by 3 minus ab power 1 by 3 plus b power 2 by 3. I think this is very clear for all of you. I am erasing this. Now immediately some other doubt will come. Sir, what about cube root a minus cube root b? Fourth point, cube root a plus cube root b. So I think before we have seen this, now cube root a minus cube root b, think this as number x, think this as number y. Okay, so now the rationalizing factor thing is, we will think in the terms of the formula x cube minus y cube equal to x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square. So now this x square plus xy plus y square is going to become the rationalizing factor. X square is going to become a power 2 by 3 and xy is going to become ab whole power 1 by 3 plus y square is going to become b power 2 by 3. So this is going to be the rationalizing factor. If you multiply x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square, you are going to get answer x cube minus y cube, that is nothing but a minus b. I think this should be very clear, friends, to you. Thank you very much, and we are going to see the rationalizing factor, continuation of the rationalizing factor for the cubic polynomials more in the next video. Thank you very much.